Hello everyone, I am happy to meet you all today. Let's get started with the valuable asset time. Do you have free time nowadays? I believe yes, right? Let's do a simple math. You spend 8 hours in college and 8 hours for sleep and maybe 2 hours for other basic activities and you might have 6 hours remaining. You can do your own calculation and arrive at the free time. I'm going to share few ideas to spend your time productively. During my college days, I was also having plenty of free time, especially during weekends. I did not know how to productively spend them, so I was spending my time in random activities. There is a book 4000 Weeks. You can read it to learn about how to prioritize your goals and how productively you can manage your time. On an average, any human being in this planet is having 4000 weeks. If you are at the age of 20, you will have 2700 plus weeks remaining. Just for the sake of discussion, let us assume the goal of your life is to reach Himalayas by walk. Now you are in Trichy. At this age, your parents have dropped you in Trichy. You will have to reach Himalayas in 2700 weeks from Trichy. In the next 10 years is the golden period of your life. Why? Because you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of free time, and you have comparatively lesser social responsibilities and family responsibilities, right? So if you think, if you are willing, you can run as fast as you can and you can reach as far as you can. At least at the end of 10 years from now, if you are in Uttar Pradesh, then the rest of your life you just have to walk small distance. If you are going very slow, I assume you are only walking now, right? If you are walking, you might end up reaching only Chennai in 10 years. After 10 years, or when you get married, you will have another person in your life, your spouse. You will have to spend your time and energy, emotion with your spouse, and you both have to walk towards the goal. And when you are having kids, you will have to crawl with them when they are crawling. You cannot run, right? And when you have your elder parents need attention and support, you will have to run along with them, and you will have to spend a lot of your time for family and social responsibilities. Your emotions and energies are divided. You cannot run like next 10 years how you are running. So I would like to highlight the importance of the time where you are in. You may not realize it, you may think it is college and then I have a lot of free time, but if you make use of it, you can achieve a lot in your life. In this era of internet, there are a lot of free resources available for learning. I don't have to tell them, you must be already knowing about it. In YouTube you will find a lot of free lectures available from world's top universities like MIT, Stanford and Harvard. In Harvard website they are also giving free courses. It is not directly accessible, but there are ways how to access it. You can check out the steps in the videos I have attached here. I have given the link in my video description. You may be puzzled with which topic to select. Like there are a lot of new technologies, data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, blockchain, digital marketing, cloud computing. There are so many, right? You may not know everything in depth to decide which is the right for you, but you may be naturally attracted towards something on the surface level. Learn about it, which attracts you, you start with that. But whatever the course you are starting, please do it for 6 months minimum. Do it consistently. Once you get traction, you can decide whether this is the right for you or you want to change the topic. I told you about running fast in next 10 years, right? This guy Ishan Sharma, I'm sure some of you would be already knowing about him. In this 10 years, within 4 years, he ran faster than the people who started 20 years ago. He is 22 years old. He is a dropout from Birla Institute of Technology, Goa, and he is running a startup with 25 employees. He quit his college because he learned a lot more than what he could learn from college. Can you imagine? All learning on his own. He learned a lot of skills. He learned programming, he did freelancing, and he started earning money. And he decided and he realized that the college degree is not going to add value to him. You can check out his channel. He has 1 million plus subscribers. He is sharing a lot of his experience and the skills he learned, how he learned the programming, and how he is running his business, and how he is reading, how much books he is reading, and he's also giving book recommendations. He is traveling to different countries to meet different people, interviewing, etc. I'm not recommending you to discontinue your college like him, but at least learn from him because he is only 22 years old, maybe 2-3 years more than your age. So you also have an opportunity to learn so much. I just want to highlight about that. Core part of my speech today is about books. In US, libraries are giving challenges to kids. 1,000 books before kindergarten. Can you imagine? They are reading. Kids are reading. It's not like big books, but it is all picture books and baby books, but still see the number. 1,000 books they are reading. And 500 books before middle school. They are not small books, they are actually a bigger books, but people are reading 500 books. This century is for those who are reading because the knowledge is available in books. People have shared their entire life experience condensed into the book. If you ask me what is the single important thing which we have to do for India in order to become a developed nation is reading books. We have to bring awareness to people to read books. I didn't even read single book in my entire 4 years of college. Once you start reading, your exposure and knowledge and skills, everything improves because you realize where you stand. There is a video link I have provided how this guy is reading 100 books in a year. He is not sitting full time on reading. He is a doctor and he is running his business. In parallel, he is reading. How he is reading? Why he is reading? Assume in 10 years how many books he would have read. I have given few other links. You can check them out. And I would also like to introduce Jayamogan, who is a Tamil writer, and you can follow him. He is running many courses for students. You can start buying physical books. If you feel it is expensive, you can go for ebooks. You don't have to do anything, just install Amazon Kindle app and buy ebooks and start reading. If you have money, I would recommend you to buy Kindle e-reader. If you are serious about reading, you can plan for that. Because Kindle e-reader, once you have, your reading time increases substantially. It increased for me. Reading books may be difficult initially because it is a habit you have to develop over the period of time. If you find it difficult to read a book, the end goal should be reading a book, but next a shortcut is audiobooks. In YouTube, you can find many channels with audiobooks freely available. You can start listening to it. It may be 3 hours, 4 hours or 8 hours. You can listen to audiobooks when you are traveling and whenever you get time. And also book summaries available. Like 8 hours audiobooks is summarized into 30 minutes. You can start with that. You start the book summary and then if you like it, listen to audiobook. If you still like it and wants to take notes, then buy ebook or buy physical books and start reading it. There is a video link available to check. He is explaining about how to get free audiobooks from internet from different sources. I have just randomly added a couple of books here for you to start with. If you already have some books in your mind, please start reading. If not, you start with some of the books here. Like Go Kiss the World is the book written by Subrato Bakshi, who is the co-founder of Mindtree. And you can also this $1 Million Weekend is how to start business fast in 48 hours. And there is another book, Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl is a person who was stuck in concentration camp during the war, and he has written about it. And he invented a psychological treatment after coming out of concentration camp. So there are plenty of book recommendations available. You can start reading. Podcast. It is a trending medium now. People are giving a lot of interviews in podcast. If you are already listening to it, it's good. If not, please start listening to podcast. I have given few examples here to start with. You can find your own interest and follow the people, and people are sharing lot of experiences and tips and tricks, skills to develop and exposure you get. A lot of things are there. If you are not doing anything and just scrolling social media, you don't get anything. Start listening to podcast for 2 hours. You'll be a different person with new knowledge, right? Side hustles. What is side hustle? It is something which you do to earn money in parallel to your college or your day job. I recommend you to start making money. It is not about earning money. You get a lot of skills in the process of making money. You try to earn 100 rupees. You will understand how difficult it is to make 100 rupees. But once you start earning, you will know the trick. You will understand how the society is running, how people's behaviors are there. You will understand how the economy works, how the financial system works, and especially important thing, you will learn how to handle rejection. There are a lot of ways to earn money when being student. Please check this video where he is explaining the ways you can make money. I am insisting here not because of money earning, but with respect to skills which you can develop by starting this. Ali Abdaal. I'm not sure if you knew him. He is one of my mentors. He was a Cambridge University student. He was working as a junior doctor. He quit his job and he is running a business now. He gives a lot of book recommendations. I think he has read more than 1,000 books. He is a productivity expert. He has written a book, Feel Good Productivity. And you can check his channel and you will get a lot of inspiration and tips for your life. I bought Kindle after his recommendation about Kindle e-reader. Communication. I don't know how to say about the importance of communication. You should be already hearing it from your college, right? The importance of public speaking, how you can develop your public speaking skills. In this era, in this century, you cannot be successful without being a great communicator, right? There is a book, How to Talk to Anyone. You can also read it. In this book, the author is giving tips how to improve, how to communicate with people. And there is another important aspect is body language. I have added some video links. You can check them out, how the body language is important. You will have to work on improving communication skills. I checked in Trichy, there is a Toastmasters club, that is an international club which is also available in Trichy, but you have to pay for it to become a member. I'm not sure if you have any public speaking club in your college. If not, please set up a club and improve your public speaking skills. Follow the experts out there in internet. I'm sure you should be already doing it. You should be having Twitter and LinkedIn accounts and you are maybe already following experts. If not, I would recommend you to create LinkedIn profile and you can start connecting with me. and you start connecting with programmers, experts, leaders like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and many people are there. You can start following them and they share their views every day and their ideas. Physical and mental health. I ignored when I was a student. I never cared about going to gym or playing any sports. If you are already playing sports, please continue playing it. If not, learn a sport and play it regularly, and also go to gym and focus on your fitness. Learn about body, learn about muscles, learn about like proteins, what food we are eating. And once you start focusing on fitness, you will learn about your body, and slowly you will learn about the food which you are eating and the impacts of your food in your fitness, and then you will start focusing on food and your overall health will improve. Mental health is also very important. I have given some examples of yoga and meditation centers you can explore and start learning. This is also a long term goal. You cannot achieve it in short term. Learn yoga and meditation from experienced gurus and trusted sources. Don't do any yoga or meditation based on YouTube videos or some books. You can explore Isha, Art of Living, and Unified Wisdom. They are conducting very good classes for affordable cost. Establish routines. Whatever ideas I discussed today, they have to be done regularly. Anything you do it minimum for 6 months to see the results. If you are doing for 1 month or few days and dropping it, you are not going to get any benefits, right? So do it regularly. In order to do it regularly, you need some techniques, right? It should become a habit. I would recommend reading a book, Atomic Habits. In this book, he explains how small habits continuously, consistently done for over the period of long term gives a tremendous benefits. I would recommend you to start with this book, and you can also follow Jordan Peterson. He's a psychologist. He's giving a lot of podcast in YouTube. He's also insisting on having a routine to have good mental health. Please watch his videos as well. When I was a student in first year, my English professor told a story about, it's not a story, it's an analogy about the life and driving a car. When we are driving a car, we have to focus on multiple things in parallel. For example, we have to accelerate and be ready to brake and be ready to change the gear, and also watchful about the surroundings, like you have to check the rear mirror and side mirrors. All of these things should go in parallel to drive a car. Similarly, in our life, we need to take care of everything to have a complete life. If you are focusing only on studies and job and money, you will miss other aspects of life. One of those aspects is travel and hobbies. Travel to new places with friends and explore and meet new people and develop hobbies. Hobbies also, you have to learn. You may be reading books or playing sports, but serious hobbies like bird watching, mountain climbing, or trekking, or whatever hobbies, you will have to work on your hobbies, learn some hobbies, and enjoy doing it, and it will give a pleasure and fulfillment in your life. People without hobbies like studying and getting job and working and earning money, and then at their middle age they are struggling to keep up their mental health without hobbies. So I would recommend you to identify your interest and look for hobbies and work on it. With this, we have come to an end. Thank you everyone for listening to me, and this is my LinkedIn profile. You can follow me and you can connect with me. You can, if you have any questions, ask me. I will be answering it. It may be with some delay, but I will for sure answer your questions. Thank you all for listening. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.